Senator Ted Cruz, R. Texas, said the Biden administration is attempting to cover up the poor conditions in Texas migrant holding facilities. Cruz and fellow Republican lawmakers Reps. Chip Roy, of Texas, and Nancy Mace, of South Carolina, held a press conference after spending time with the Border Patrol in Laredo, Texas. The lawmakers answered questions after speaking about their experiences traveling with Border Patrol agents and seeing the crisis firsthand. Cruz, Roy slammed Biden admin over man-made border crisis as fentanyl deaths skyrocket. While answering a question from the media, Cruz brought up a previous trip he took with 19 senators to the Donna, Texas, facility. "You had children packed in there. They weren't 6 feet apart, as you would expect during a panic. They weren't 3 feet apart. They weren't 3 inches apart. They're literally packed so close together that they're side by side. There were no beds. There were no cots. There were no mats. They're sleeping on the floor, children, wrapped up in reflective emergency blankets. They're packed so tightly there's no room to move." Cruz then accused the Biden administration of trying to conceal the poor conditions at the Donna migrant holding facility by not allowing press inside. "Because the reason the administration didn't want press there was they didn't want anyone to know what was happening," Cruz said. "Their hope was to cover it up. Their hope is that no one would see the disaster they were creating." During the press conference, Cruz said Border Patrol agents are frustrated with the Biden administration's lacking response to the border crisis and he didn't know how these guys don't just say to hell with all of it and leave. "Morale has never been lower than right now because the Biden administration won't let ICE do its job," Cruz said. Roy highlighted the toll the crisis has taken on the city under 7 flags. "The state of Texas is under siege and the good people of Laredo are on the front lines of that attack." Roy said, "Where is the president? Where is the president's administration?" he asked. "We're here," Mace weighed in, expressing that she was shocked at what she saw at the border. Laredo marked the next stop on Cruz and Roy's trip around Texas to learn more from local officials and stakeholders about how the border crisis is affecting them. At a Tuesday roundtable in Bourne, Texas, Cruz said the maddening thing about the crisis is that it is the result of calculated choices by the president and vice president. "What's so maddening is this crisis is man-made," Cruz said. "It was caused by deliberate political decisions by this administration, by President Joe Biden and by Vice President Kamala Harris.